Good morning. There have been some powerful speakers here, some powerful people to bring you in touch with the Spirit. My handsome grandson, will you stand on this side, please? I wrote a speech with the President, the First Lady, Oprah, the pastor, Ambassador Young. They said everything. But I'm pleased to say what little I do have to say. I would like to express the appreciation and the gratitude of the family for your attendance here to celebrate the life of my mother, Dr. Maya Angelou. The outpouring of love for her has been awe-inspiring. We are all deeply grateful for the public tributes given by the national and international figures. Stand over here, handsome. I know it's difficult. Grandpa doesn't give you all the direction correctly. Our blood family is quite small. If I may take a moment and ask the blood family to stand, please. 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 You see, if I hadn't said blood family, all of you might have stood. But that is who she was. Her relationships and her teaching made us aware we are connected across the globe to people in distant countries. She always used to say, we are more alike than unalike. We're calling this memorial service a rising celebration of joy because my mother loved the concept of joy. She felt it was an important emotion to keep in one's life because often it was the difference between striving and thriving. In the midst of our sadness, we are finding joy. You see, the last 10 years of her life were a struggle of pain. She was suffering. She was suffering all the pains that a professional dancer endures after years of dancing on unyielding floors. Plus, she was fighting against all the negative effects of respiratory failure. But my mother defied the doctor's diagnoses. She continued her life with drive, enthusiasm, and grace, completing 4 or more books in the last 10 years. When the good Lord called her, she left this mortal plane with full acuity and no loss in comprehension, and she died in her sleep. We are joyful for the manner in which my mother made her ascension, and now we're ready to celebrate her life. There is no mourning here. There is no mourning. We have added to the population of angels, and she has left each one of us with something in our heart. Her body of work, from her public appearances to her published works, speak to the commonality of all humankind. She was a voice for justice, equality, and love. My mother's beliefs were that greed and prejudice were divisive constructs. which hinder our efforts for greatness. She believed that we are indeed responsible for our brothers and our sisters, regardless of their nationality, ethnicity, sexual persuasion, religion, or gender. Anything that diminishes a human being diminishes all of us. She spoke out for justice and equality of treatment for everyone, no matter what the physical risk or the jeopardy to her career. She often said that courage was the most important virtue because without courage, one could not practice any of the others with consistency. Thus, if you wish to honor her legacy, you will look upon yourself and ask, what are you doing to improve the human condition? Grandson, move this over a bit. Over here so I can see it beyond the microphone. She will ask you, how do you challenge yourself to make a contribution to better the world in which we live? There is work everywhere. There is need in every direction. Humanity and the planet Earth require your attention. When you learn, teach. When you get, give. Thanks, Mom, for the lessons that we all will need. I would like to end this, those are my words, with this little Mother's Day sonnet I wrote some time ago. My grandson, I need another little push over here. See, grandfather doesn't always get it right, please. Sequined in the black velvet sky of night shines a star with fiery hot fire possessed, leading all those who wish to claim what is right to look within themselves and find their best. Over my life shines this glorious beacon, lighting my path through the dark shadowland. With this as my guide, I shall not weaken my striving to be a strong but gentle man. Others have been led by its incandescence to be more than mere flesh and bone. To love and be loved is its true essence. For only the heart can change this world of stone. Thus, fortune graces me like none other. For this star, this nova, is my mother.